The video titled, "Eagles Will Win NFC." Stephen A. claims Dan Campbell's aggressiveness will cost Lions in playoffs, offers a deep dive into several key topics in the NFL. The primary focus of the discussion is on the aggressive coaching style of Dan Campbell, the head coach of the Detroit Lions, and whether this could hinder his team during the playoffs. Additionally, there's commentary on the state of various NFL teams, including the Kansas City Chiefs, Buffalo Bills, and Bill Belichick's future in the NFL. Dan Campbell's aggressiveness and the Lions' success. The conversation begins by acknowledging that the Detroit Lions are having their best season in franchise history, with many attributing the success to head coach Dan Campbell's unique approach. His aggressive coaching, especially his willingness to go for it on fourth down in crucial moments, has become a defining characteristic of the Lions this season. While Campbell's coaching style has paid off thus far, the discussion shifts to the potential risks as the team enters the playoffs, where games tend to be tighter and decisions are even more critical. Logan, one of the commentators, praises Campbell for bringing a tough, competitive identity to the Lions, helping them become one of the most formidable teams in the NFL. However, he also expresses concern that Campbell's risk-taking could backfire in the postseason, where the stakes are higher. In a past NFC Championship game, Campbell's aggressive decisions helped the opposing team, the San Francisco 49ers, by giving them more opportunities to mount a comeback. Logan's viewpoint is that while Campbell is excellent in the regular season, when it comes to the final moments of high-stakes games, he would prefer a coach with a more conservative, calculated approach. The discussion also touches on how Campbell's boldness, especially in fourth-down situations, might prove to be a disadvantage when the margin for error is thinner in playoff games. The concern is not about Campbell's overall coaching ability but rather his decision-making in moments of critical importance, such as in the final minutes of a playoff game. Bill Belichick's future and college coaching rumors. The conversation then pivots to rumors surrounding Bill Belichick's potential move to college football. Reports suggest that Belichick might interview for the University of North Carolina, UNC, coaching position, which raises questions about why someone with Belichick's pedigree would consider a college job. Logan and the host discuss the unique challenges of college coaching, such as the chaos of recruiting, dealing with the NIL, name, image, and likeness system, and the overall pressure of managing young athletes. Despite the speculation, Logan expresses doubt that Belichick would leave the NFL for college, citing the many complications of the college football landscape. However, the conversation doesn't rule out Belichick's possible move to college football altogether. There's some consideration that he might be using the UNC job interview to reaffirm his value in the NFL. His track record speaks for itself, and many NFL teams are likely to consider him for head coaching positions, especially given his unparalleled success in the league. Kansas City Chiefs struggles and Super Bowl outlook. Later in the discussion, the hosts shift to analyzing the Kansas City Chiefs season. While the Chiefs have managed to secure 11 wins heading into Week 14, there is skepticism about their overall performance. The Chiefs have had close games with teams that are not expected to be serious playoff contenders, such as the Carolina Panthers and the Las Vegas Raiders. This has led some to question whether the Chiefs are truly a Super Bowl caliber team this year, especially given their struggles on offense. Logan points out that, while it's impressive to win tight games, championship teams are expected to dominate weaker teams and not just scrape by. He expresses doubt that the Chiefs have found their offensive rhythm yet, which could hinder their ability to make a deep playoff run. The hosts also discuss the Chiefs' standing in the AFC, mentioning that while they currently hold a playoff spot, the Buffalo Bills are close behind, and the two teams will likely battle it out for the top seed. Logan predicts that the Bills might end up securing the top spot, especially since they've already beaten the Chiefs in a head-to-head matchup. Super Bowl predictions and final thoughts. In the final part of the conversation, the hosts briefly touch on the future of the NFL playoff race, with predictions for which teams will rise to the top. Logan believes the Chiefs will struggle in the coming weeks and could drop a couple of games toward the end of the regular season. However, He still acknowledges that the Chiefs are a talented team that could bounce back in the playoffs. On the other hand, the Bills, with MVP candidate Josh Allen, are seen as a strong contender for the #1 seed in the AFC. Conclusion. Overall, the discussion provides a comprehensive analysis of several key topics in the NFL, with a particular focus on coaching strategies and playoff prospects. The conversation touches on Dan Campbell's aggressive coaching style and its potential risks in the postseason, the rumors surrounding Bill Belichick's future, and the Kansas City Chiefs' struggles despite a solid record. Each of these elements offers valuable insights into the evolving landscape of the NFL and sets the stage for an exciting playoff race. The hosts provide both critical assessments and optimistic predictions for teams like the Lions and Bills, making it clear that the playoff picture remains fluid and full of surprises.